Heru here. Just wanted to touch bases with you once again. Just giving you some insights, some little tips, and some things to think about. You know, literally, a credit card is a promissory note. What they're doing to us, they're literally, you know, this system was created to be a debt system. It was created for a credit system. Therefore, they use your credit, the credit you have, what you've been, well, when you was born with 2 credit accounts, literally. But basically what they did is, since after 1933, they've basically been utilizing this format, a credit system. You know, and I believe the credit card, and don't take me wrong, I think the credit card industry was created in the 40s. If I'm, you know, maybe check my cards on that one. I believe it was the 40s, maybe the early 30s, but the 40s literally when they started implementing the credit system. And roughly when you think about it, 1933, after they took the gold standard away, you know, they started coming out with all kinds of systems. You know, they gave you the remedy, the HJR, you know, House Joint Resolution 192. But at the same time, they started creating these different systems where they can actually control you. You are the currency. So what I mean by the credit card is a promissory note. Basically what they're doing is giving you your own money back. They're literally having you sign an application, or applying for an application, or registering for an application through a credit card to actually receive or access your account, or those funds in your account as a sentient being, or as a so-called U.S. citizen, or that Social Security account. And you know, I don't even want to go there what it called and all this information, but your Social Security account is accessed through those funds. When they say, well, you got a $5,000 credit limit, that $5,000 credit limit is coming out your Social Security account. Trust. So we got to get an understanding and actually start looking at the terminology, literally what they have in the little small verbiage, you know, because it's a promissory note. Your credit cards, our credit cards, we're so-called getting every day or each and other year, whatever the case may be. And we've been pretty good at filing bankruptcy as well, because I do have a bankruptcy on my account, or my so-called fictitious account. But at the same time, it's just an understanding, people. We have to really start getting an understanding. Here's a theory I've been coming across. I'm sure a lot of us are familiar with the chess game, playing chess. And literally, that's what's going on. But the chess game, this is my theory, so it's something I've been thinking about. But the chess game has been flipped. Literally, the queen is the one you try to get. The queen is the one you want to checkmate. But they got the king you need to checkmate. You know, and literally the king can only move one step at a time. Even though I think it's backwards. The queen should be able to, you should be able to get the queen. That's why the queen can move everywhere. So basically that's what this credit card system, or this credit system, is doing to us. You are the currency. We are the currency of this government. We are the currency of this land that we know of as Earth. You know, or this planet that we know as Earth. We are the currency. So if the currency stop, therefore no energy is moving. No, therefore nothing is happening. That's why they use that's why they use commerce, or commercial access, commercial remedies. That's what it means. You know what I'm saying? Literally buying and selling. You know, so that's what's moving this earth. That's what's moving us as today, what we're functioning in. That's just one side of the coin. I mean, then you got common law, then you got other forms of law. So these are the things we got to start really thinking about as well, especially for us sovereign beings, or sovereignty thinking sentient beings. You know, like I said, the credit card industry is a promissory note. I mean, it's basically a promissory note. They're selling your funds, so what you're doing is you're repaying your funds back to that credit card. You know, that's the crazy thing. That's what I want people to really start captivating. You're literally applying for your own funds and receiving your funds back. That's crazy. Think about that. That's crazy. They literally utilizing a system that they know, well, the U.S. citizen is our chattel. The U.S. citizen is our slave. Therefore, we need their money. We need their currency. We need their energy. Because if they found out that they are if they find out that they're the commodity, that's why they can govern you and tell you when to drive and what to drive and how to drive and stop using your cell phones and all this stuff, because you are their property, period, point blank. When you carry around that driver's license, when you carry around that Social Security card, when you carry about these license that actually govern you, you know, or license to go hunt and all these aspects of that nature. You know what I'm saying? When you put your signature, that's what it means, that currency. You're literally creating money, period. That's what you're doing. So you are the commodity that they're buying and selling. So on my point, like I said, the credit card industry is a promissory note. That's basically what you're doing. You're applying for your own credit. You're applying for your own currency. You know what I'm saying? So this is some things you got to start thinking about, especially when it's only a tool. You see what I'm saying? It's only a tool, and it was well, when you think about it, it was meant for certain things to utilize, not necessarily what it is today, because most of it today is buying just what you want. It's not buying what you need, literally. It's buying what you want. You know, and that's a problem in itself, because like I said, the last video I was talking about no money, but what we doing, we're getting caught up in all this materialistic bullshit that you don't literally need. You know what I'm saying? They got grocery stores you have to go to instead of creating your own little house garden, you know, where you can grow in certain, you know, foods and products for yourself. You know, sustainability, that's where it comes into sustainability. Yes, we need the fiat dollar right now because majority of us are agreeing with the so-called fiat dollar or the so-called Federal Reserve note. You know, so these are things we got to think about. And it is a note when you, like I said, section 3, I believe it's Section 3, Negotiable Instruments, the UCC. Definitely read it and comprehend what you're literally doing, what literally is going on. These are things what's literally going on right in front of our eyes, but we fail to realize it. So this is just talking about credit card is a promissory note. So just think about it a little bit. Do some research. Do your own research. Find out what it is. I'm just breaking it down as far as the knowledge I have up here. And definitely, I'm always on the search because I know, you know, the knowledge I do have is going to be bucked anyway. I'm going to find deeper, and the rabbit hole goes deeper and deeper and deeper, and it never stops. You know, so that's definitely something to think about. And look what they're doing. They're about to release Alice in Wonderland again. Come on. This is what, the 10th edition, something, you know, they keep redoing it and redoing it. So it's just an understanding what's literally going on. Like I said, The Wizard of Oz, all these elements, probably every movie out there literally have a story about being a sentient being, getting an understanding of what's really going on, kind of open your mind. It's a storyline there. You just got to figure it out, especially with the knowledge we have when you start really getting an understanding of law. You know, I don't claim I know everything. So I want to get that straight with all people that is actually looking at this video. You know, it's all love, it's all peace, it's all happiness, and I want to share my views with you. You know, don't take me wrong, I'm not saying I got all the views, I'm not saying this and that, but what my interpretation has been with this understanding of law, or understanding of becoming a sovereign, or being a sovereign and staying in the sovereign capacity. So I appreciate all of you for giving views and checking this out. And like I said, I'm here just to enlighten people and hopefully wake up some folks out there to really start making their own moves. That's literally what we want to do. Start putting some action to what they're saying, like the m4v. Do it. Just make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You don't need everything and all this and that. If it don't happen the first time, try it again. Try it again. Keep doing it, because it will work and it will be a success. So on that note, have a great one. Stay strong. And keep it real, please. Heru, I'm out. Peace, love, and blessings to all.